Hi, my name's Colin Peevely,
And I'm Josh Alexander.
and this is the Out of Place podcast.
Together, we travel the country to bring you to a new destination with each episode.
From current events to crazy stories, we discuss just about anything and everything.
So follow along with each episode as we continue to be out of place. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Out of Place podcast. Today is episode 16. We are currently in the studio because it is 40 degrees outside.
It is indeed.
It's horrible.
And raining.
Yeah, it's nasty.
And we don't have, heating in here right now.
Yeah. Explain that. We don't have heat.
Yeah,
It's currently December.
The breaker's just off for the heat, so
And
it's not that cold though.
No, yet.
Like, in all honesty, it's not
Yet.
that cold. Yet, yeah. It does get pretty chilly.
Yeah, we're going to be all right, though. Anyway, for those who do not know, the Out of Place podcast is our show where we talk about tech and news and such. Would you like to go first? You want me to go first?
I want to see what you got, because
I got actually one big thing that is interesting to us.
Mine is a hot discussion piece, very opinionated, and
Oh, God.
it's
We're about
going
to
to be
get
kind of a
canceled.
prediction. No, not really canceled, because a lot of people,
It's not the
a lot
cancel
of
one,
people
yeah.
have this take, and it's nothing bad. It's very interesting to see. So I want to see yours.
All right. This is going to be interesting for us because we're talking about going all these places, doing this stuff. And you know how I had those little Rode microphones?
Mhm.
They came out with another one, right? The
Mhm.
Rode Wireless Go 2. And it's pretty good. That's pretty much all I got to say about it. There's a new one that's coming out. This is the DJI wireless mic.
They look great. Can I give you my first
Yeah,
impressions?
give me
looking at
your
them?
first impression.
Knowing nothing about them, they look like AirPods microphones.
Exactly.
And
you are correct.
That's kind of sick.
Anyway, it gets even better, all right? Wireless charging case similar to one you would see on the AirPods. Internal 8 gigabytes of recording storage inside of the mics, not the receiver. The mics have that. That's 14 hours of internal
that's-
storage.
So is that 8 gigs total or 8 gigs each?
8 gigs total per.
Okay.
Per.
per?
Yeah, per receiver.
That's a lot of audio.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of high-res audio.
Yeah.
You're not going to fill that up very quickly.
Yeah, I know. And then it also has obviously an input jack for a lavalier microphone. You can plug it straight into the DJI Action 2, which we talked about last episode, but it also comes with a Lightning and USB Type-C adapter, so you can plug the receiver directly into either your smartphone or a USB Type-C device. It also can be plugged into a camera. So
That's kind of cool.
very cool. It even has some crazier stats about it. It has no external app. So one thing with the Rode Wireless 2 is that you had to use a Rode app to get the files off of it. Pretty much you just plug it in like a USB drive and drag and drop the audio files. Really sweet.
They look so cool.
They are really cool. Each one has about 5 hours of battery per unit. They're also a lot
not bad.
smaller. They're like this big.
Oh, that's a good size.
Yeah. Also, they can just stick to your shirt. So there you go. Same thing with that DJI Action. You have 15 hours of charging on the case between all 3 devices.
Okay.
So, and it
That's not
has
bad.
250 meters of range versus
Ooh.
200 from the Wireless Go 2. And it has a solid connection, and it also has reconnectability. So if it loses you for a second, it will automatically
Honestly,
get you back.
that's probably one of the best features that
Yeah.
it has, because that is one problem that I've heard a lot of people have with the wireless is as soon as it disconnects, you've got to restart everything.
Yep.
And
that's
that
a
would
big issue.
suck.
But $329 is the price. $299 is the Rode Wireless Go. So for 30 extra bucks, you're getting a wireless charging case, drag and drop ability, a farther range, and a smaller body. I think it's worth it for an extra $30.
That is only $30 more. That
Yeah.
is kind of impressive.
Very impressive. Also, the case is like this big, and you can just plop it in your bag. You don't have to worry about charging them. Back when we used the wireless Go's, I remember I'd have to stay up and hot swap them because you had the Type-C, and so you had to plug in a Type-C and only have one Type-C cable, so you have to unplug that and plug in another one. But this, you just go pump, 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 close it, done. And this has a Type-C on the back, so you can plug it into the wall.
So these are releasing in January?
Mid-January.
Mid-January.
2022.
We're going to get these?
Honestly, because
I'm
the thing
kind of thinking about it.
is I was going to get the wireless Go 2s before we started our spring and summer.
Yeah.
And so
and
this
now,
came
now
out,
there's this.
which I'm like, Is this the move? Because I think it is the move, in my personal opinion, at least from the claims that have come out. There are still a few kinks because it is in beta testing. One big one is that there's a high frequency hiss when you plug in the lav microphone, but there's only one that you can test with it right now, so they don't know if that's the microphone or the thing. And then also that's pretty much the only bug. But also, the receiver has a headphone jack as well, which I think is pretty sweet.
So let's realistically just talk about this for a second. You know, just while we have everyone here.
While everyone is here.
While everyone's here. If we do get this, that would be pretty cool. The other thing is that, realistically, we aren't going to need it until spring.
Yeah.
Like, probably halfway through spring, I'd say. So we have a time period to get over what I call EOS, early adopter syndrome. That's EAS, not EOS, EAS, early adopter syndrome.
Yeah.
So we could see if it's good. We can see what other people think about it, but it honestly looks like a good solution because we need a good solution.
Yeah, right now. Because the thing is, would you like to haul around an AirPods case for our mics, or do you want to haul here? Pick up the briefcase. Show everyone the briefcase we haul around just for our audio.
This is just for mics and cables.
Yeah, that's just mics and cable. Not even counting the audio interface in your laptop.
Now,
that's
to be
just
fair,
for mics and cables.
To be fair, this is overkill.
Yeah, we just want it
by
to be
far.
protected.
This is like a cutout foam case, and it's like super beefy. It doesn't,
because we are walking.
It doesn't break, so it won't break, and the microphones will stay perfectly.
Because we are constantly like walking through the woods and like bumping into stuff. And honestly, hopefully my goal in life is to get to the point where in spring we pretty much only have one bag for everything.
I would like that.
Because then if we could just have one bag for like the podcast stuff, then we could take another bag, or like one of us could take chairs or
because we do gotta slim down if we're gonna go to some cooler places, some more interesting places.
Yeah,
we've got to slim down quite a bit because right now we're doing my MacBook, this little Inspire Firewire audio thing.
Yeah, which from what 2008.
Yeah,
it's not
we've got microphone, two 6-foot microphone cords, an SM58, SM58-ish.
Yeah, I think I don't know what it is. I don't want to spin it because I don't want to make it. It's an EV mic, I know that.
Yeah. The point is that it's kind of beefy, and that's just for our audio. Yeah. That has nothing to do with anything else.
That, even not counting like photo and video. Obviously, if we're going outside, we're not taking lights.
So
we could take the one that I'm ordering today. True. Which is really cool, which we'll probably talk about next episode because I don't.
Yeah, because we don't have it right now.
We were contemplating
later.
going to getting it. Yeah, we're gonna go get it after we finish shooting.
Yeah, but it's gonna take a while to get here. So
it's just a newer mini LED light I got on Cyber Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
You got like $50 off.
Yeah, thank you Amazon.
Yeah,
Jeffrey. Thank you,
Jeffrey. Thank you for taking one for the team. Just footing the bill on that one.
Jeffrey paid for the balance, like the difference in balance, right out of his pocket. Anyway, what are you talking about?
So I'm talking about YouTube today.
I thought you were about to say I'm talking about you. I was like, is this
I'm talking about Josh today.
Oh God.
No, I'm talking about YouTube. So I've got two things.
All right.
One, I'm hurt and disappointed. My dislikes, I watched them disappear last night. I pulled up a video, I looked at it, and I was like, oh, the dislikes, they're gone. Like, I watched it, it was like 218, and it just disappeared, and I was like, no.
Goodbye.
So, dislikes, gone for me. Gone for most people at this point. I think last night was like a big round for getting people's dislikes removed, so.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. It's very
dislike
sad.
Button.
Honestly, I mean, we've already talked about it, but I think it's a big fail for YouTube. I think this has been a lot of backlash, and I think it's honestly getting to the point where they might rethink it. Like, they've gone full steam ahead with it, but it's to the point where they might rethink it because so many people are against it.
Because it just kind of, it's nothing. Because I will notice, like, when I was using it and stuff, and I was looking at information about stuff for the show, and like when we do tech research each week and everything, it's hard because it's like, is this a good review? Is this a good like informational video? Because I can't tell, because it's like 250 likes, and it's like, oh, that's cool, but it's like, how many dislikes are there? There could be 4,000, and you never know. And so everyone could hate it, but if the comments are turned off and it has like a ton of likes, you're just like, oh, I guess it's great. And then you watch it and you're just kind of like,
Yeah, so that's a big fail for YouTube. Now let's talk about a big win for YouTube.
okay.
All right, so I don't really follow any streamers whatsoever.
Yeah.
I only like if it seems like it's going to be big news, I'll be like, oh, I'll look at this. There was some big news.
Oh.
So, do you know the streamer Ludwig?
Yes, I do.
YouTube just bought him. That sounds weird.
Whoa,
they bought.
whoa.
They
You can't be doing that.
they bought him. No, he's in a contract with YouTube to
Okay.
only stream on YouTube now.
Ah.
So he
YouTube
switched
gaming
from
or whatever
Twitch
it
to
is.
YouTube. And I think that Twitch may have just lost a lot
Yeah.
because, like, I mean, I'm not a...
Also, Twitch has been doing like some sus stuff.
Yeah,
as of
so
late.
basically they've just kind of been ignoring the people streaming and been like, oh, yeah, we're not going to pay you any more than this, so...
Yeah, and then
luck.
like there was a bunch of leaks about
Yeah.
like how much money everyone made, and
So I feel like Twitch is already in kind of a hot water
and
situation.
then there was a whole issue with like Creative Commons and like music and audio,
Yeah.
and they had to launch like their Twitch sound library, and it still like had tons of issues and everything.
So YouTube
Sus.
is now having Ludwig full time, and Twitch has lost that, which is very interesting because I think he was like their number 6 streamer
Yeah,
on Twitch, and
pretty huge name.
he's like connected to everyone. Like I watched this really cool video about like the social web of Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like there's like communities everywhere, but they're all like connected by some people.
Okay.
He like connects everybody.
Wow.
So he's moving to YouTube, and YouTube has been promising to like get better. Ludwig apparently has like this guy who works for him that's like a genius like programmer, and he's gonna make like extensions for YouTube to make it like more or
So
better
Ludwig
than
is
Twitch.
It's just throwing like
Yeah,
all this
he is going
resources
full
and time
in.
at YouTube.
And basically, the story
It's
goes that he was approached by... Well, no, he wasn't approached by YouTube. He went to YouTube to get, better leverage for his deal with Twitch because he's
Yeah.
renewing his contract. And YouTube was giving him the exact same as Twitch. Like, they were both offering the same
So
thing.
now it's like,
He went to them and he said, I'm going to go with Twitch. And they said, how about we give you an even better deal?
and then
And
he
so
said,
they're paying him more and letting him stream less hours so he can do like big content apparently.
yeah.
And so they're giving him that, and then he went to Twitch and he was like, that's what they're offering, and they were like, good luck.
Wow.
Like number 6 creator did not
Have
even
fun.
say anything.
Goodbye.
They were just like, yeah, good for you.
Bye.
So I think they may have just had a fail there. I think YouTube's gonna have a win. I think
Because
YouTube
also the big thing is I don't know what like the conglomerate is via Twitch, and I don't know like how much
Yeah.
money they make, but like YouTube is a Google-owned company.
Yeah.
They have money on money on money on money, and that's what I've always thought about. It's like you could just throw tons of obscured amounts of money and just squash Twitch if they wanted to.
Yeah. So you may be thinking, like, why are you bringing this up? Weird Twitch boy gets on
Weird Twitch boy.
gets on YouTube. My point here is YouTube is top on just like video content.
Yeah,
They're getting into the short content, like TikTok.
and that's what we've been doing.
They're getting into live streaming. They've been in live streaming.
They are
It's been
trying to
bad.
become like the ultimate.
They're trying to become the
media
ultimate
conglomerate.
platform.
Yeah.
And
Do you think they'll succeed?
I think since they have Ludwig now, I mean, he was a big deal, like, on Twitch.
Yeah,
And he was a big deal to other people who streamed on Twitch.
yeah.
So I think
Now that he's gone, do you think others are going to follow?
he broke the ice for people to switch.
Yikes.
That's honestly what I think. And the thing is that Twitch, honestly, for a live streaming service, not great.
yeah.
Like, technically, it's bad.
Like from all the times I've tried to like use Twitch and do that, it is like extremely difficult to like understand how to use it and like set it up and everything. It was just painful.
By far the best and most important thing YouTube has when it comes to live streaming is the ability to rewind and then continue watching live.
Yeah.
You cannot do that on Twitch. If you miss something, you got to wait until the full live stream gets posted.
Yeah. It may not even get posted if there's copyrighted audio or anything like that.
And then
there you go.
The most interesting thing now is that the big way to do Twitch is to stream on Twitch, edit videos down, put them on YouTube. Have both.
That's
now
what
we're
Ninja
gonna
did for
now
the
we're gonna
longest time, and it was really
see
successful.
we're gonna see people doing that, but it only staying on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think this is a big deal for YouTube, and I think they know that, and I think that's why they stepped up and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna get you, so that we can grow this." And I think honestly, they're on the path to become like the biggest platform, and no one can stop them, which is bad in a sense, but they are
You got Vimeo.
Like, you got Vimeo, but like. Honestly, if YouTube does well, it's okay. But when they start getting into the position where they're like, oh, yeah, we're not going to pay you more.
Yeah.
You know, just like Twitch, because they think that they have
'Cause there is
the big corner of everything.
Yeah.
There's going to be no competition anymore.
So they can just charge whatever they want because you have no other alternatives.
So, big win for YouTube. I do like YouTube. I think sometimes YouTube is very bad. I think sometimes it is very good. Just kind of depends on what we're talking about. But I do think we need to see some more competition. If not, to have another option, then to at least make what we have better. If that makes sense.
What was that one? Mixer? There was
Mixer, yeah. That was like trying to come at Twitch.
Yeah.
Basically. And they failed spectacularly.
Didn't like Ninja sign for them or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was like a huge deal, and I think they lasted 4 months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was sad.
RIP. But maybe there's going to be a change. Maybe the market's now just different.
And I have been looking at it, and live streaming has been becoming more popular than a lot of other things.
Yeah.
I think in our kind of age group, more people are watching live streaming than like actual streaming services like Netflix and Hulu and all that.
Yeah, well, I will say that is a big part of it, and especially on YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's already a multi-million-dollar...
And it's free.
Yeah.
It is free
It's
content.
free.
You don't have to pay a subscription service. To be fair, like, it is a lower budget production, obviously, because it's made by individuals, but...
And it's one of those things
I'm waiting for, like, to be like some creator out there who's just like sick of Hollywood and is like, okay, I'm just gonna start making movies on YouTube.
And the thing is that it's one of those things that a lot of people just put on and then play out through the whole day.
Yeah.
Like some streamers will stream like 8 hours a day, which is like crazy.
Yeah.
But people just put it on for the day and just have it as like background noise. But even that's making a lot of money.
Yeah. Because I mean, while you're sitting there, you're making ad revenue and all sorts of stuff. Also, what does that mean for ad sponsors on YouTube?
I
Good or bad?
don't think that there are really ads on the live streams.
Are there not?
I don't think
know.
so.
I've never really
On
looked at
the
YouTube gaming.
video that happens after the live stream.
Yeah.
There are ads on them. But I think all the ads in the YouTube live streams, at least right now, I think are just like actual sponsors that the creator brings up.
Yeah, okay.
But also at the same time, a lot of live streamers on YouTube are like directly sponsored by YouTube.
Yeah.
And if they're not, they're already getting sponsors elsewhere.
Okay, that's understandable.
So
yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how the live streaming system on YouTube develops, because right now it sucks. It's really bad.
So really?
It's really bad, but apparently this
clue.
guy that Ludwig has is like making an extension. It's gonna be like better than Twitch. That's what they're hoping for.
We will wait and see.
But I think that it may only extend to them fully, but can still be used for other live streamers.
Other features and stuff.
But I think some of the things will only go towards them for a while. Like, you can keep like your sub streaks from Twitch,
Yeah.
so that it shows over on YouTube.
Also,
when you
think
do your
about that.
membership.
if like for smaller creators as well, if your live streaming platform is directly connected to your YouTube channel, let's say you do a live stream and then you have put out videos and stuff, that's
you're
the same
in the
fan
one
base.
place.
Yeah, instead
and I
of
think
like,
that's a
hey,
great
go
idea.
follow me on Twitch. It's like also subscribe to me on YouTube.
Such
and then
a
follow
great
me on Twitter,
idea
and follow me on Instagram.
to have like your video and then be like, hey, right after this video drops, I'm gonna be live streaming, and then you just have to go and back out, go to the channel
and also
page.
a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people aren't like, I'm gonna go and now just click this external link and set up a Twitch account and go look at,
because that's a lot. That's a lot to do something you might not like.
Exactly.
You know, that's a lot
versus just seeing it on the sidebar going okay and then clicking it and then being done with it. So
I don't know. I think YouTube's making big moves. I think it's saying something about YouTube trying to become the biggest.
Well, they've already won the video market, so they now just have to go for the shorts market, which is pretty much owned by TikTok, and then the live streaming market, which has pretty much been Twitch for the longest time. So if they corner those two markets, then they will be like the multimedia conglomerate.
Yeah, and we can just complain about YouTube because they don't pay us. So
yeah, we're the open source. We don't care.
we don't have enough to get paid.
No, that's the fun of this. We're not squashed by.
Yeah, at least like we are just doing this.
We're just doing
for
this
fun
for
because we like it.
Yeah,
we're not doing it for money. I mean, we will do it for money. don't get us wrong. If money is an option, we'll take it.
Should we really quickly tell them the story of that one person that tried to sponsor?
We've had people try to give us weird sponsors, and we've just ignored them every time. But some people have contacted us and just been like, "You want to sponsor our product?" And it was something like,
should we?
I don't even
can we
think
say
I
the
can.
name, or
I
should
don't
we
even.
just
Can we even say the name on YouTube without
shave my balls?
Yeah, shave my balls.
It was like this men's grooming thing, and it was like, do you want to be a part of the Shave My Balls team? And it's like, this can't. It was real. It was real.
It was like a knockoff brand of what's that one company, Manscaped?
Yeah,
it was like a knockoff company of that.
I don't know who it it may have been.
We just made it.
May have been a scam.
We just made an enemy.
The thing is, though, it may have been a scam.
It may have been a scam. Yeah. If it wasn't, we just made an enemy.
That's
They're gonna
fine.
be like, you didn't take our sponsorship and you made fun of us, and you're not getting paid. Overall fail.
Dude, I would rather be broke for life than do endorsements.
Yeah, I would rather not be paid than do a.
What if your mom sees that? It's
no.
Like,
how will that even flow if we're doing the podcast and it's just, by the way, guys, have you ever tried shave my balls?
Speaking of tech this week, the new Shave My Balls razor.
Revolutionary.
With the ultimate skin guard. I'm so sorry. We just went on a complete tangent. Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts for today's episode?
We will criticize us until YouTube pays us, and then we'll still probably criticize them. That's honestly what I'm getting from this.
Free speech. The dislike button is gone.
But we'll make a new one. That's a lot of work, actually.
Yeah, no, that's too much. We'll call
we'll
get Ludwig's guy. We'll get Ludwig's guy.
I got this. Use our subscribe button as the dislike button. How about that?
Yeah, that's totally...
That works.
So 40 people dislike us then, right now.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Go ahead and dislike us. You'll have to use that subscribe button. If you want to see anything happen, you got to use that subscribe button. Or the like button. Like button works too.
We are horrible. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode of Out of Place. We're going to try to do some more shorts this week. We've been doing 2. I'm going to try to do 3. I head out of town in 2 weeks, so we're going to probably have to do a multi-shoot next week.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And then when I get back, MacBook.
Yeah, MacBook is coming
14th through the 23rd.
Right before he gets back.
Yeah, so...
But yeah, MacBook is finally going to be here. We're only, 2 months late? 2 months late, but that's pretty
Start
good.
Of the year. We got we got like one of the top of the line ones.
But
the top of the line.
The thing is, though, honestly, with the MacBook, even though we're getting it late, we're going to be testing it in some ways that people have not tested it.
Yeah.
And I don't think people are going to think to test it. And that's kind of going to become a new series of ours. And that's going to be the starting point of something a lot bigger. So we're pretty much just waiting for the MacBook to come in to really start production. But we may do some videos before then. Probably not. We might not have enough time. But
that's the plan.
Yeah.
But anyway, for this episode, that's pretty much going to be it.
Yeah.
So we're going to work on some more shorts, work on some more stuff, and we will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Josh Alexander.
My name's Colin Peefler.
Thank you.
Goodbye.